Salut les amis, c'est Tidu X59, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo de Boon by Flame sur PS4. Du coup, on reprend où on s'est quitté la fois dernière. J'en ai profité entre deux pour aller chercher Sibyl pour pouvoir faire la quête annexe de la bibliothèque. Alors, c'est celle-ci. Hein. Voilà, la bibliothèque je l'ai. Du coup, j'ai gagné un peu de temps, quoi, du coup. Voilà. Allez, on va essayer d'aller à la bibliothèque. Passer par là, ok. C'est parti. On va peut-être percer le mystère du démon qui est en moi. Moi, alors c'est parti. Ah bah nickel. Il y a du monstre dans le coin. Ah bah oui. Faire attention parce que les archers ils piquent. Voilà, c'est fait. Oh, il m'a pris ses patates. Allez, on va t'avoir, gros perso. Voilà. On se l'écarter parce que quand il meurt, il explose et puis il nous fait bobo. Alors, j'ai rien oublié, j'ai tout ramassé. Ah non, il y a un truc ici. Voilà. Ah bah on va voir si on peut pas faire une petite potion. Non, c'est là. Ah non, pas encore. Et puis... Ah, on peut faire un piège, on va refaire un piège, c'est pratique ça. Très pratique, en plus si on évolue la branche, ça améliore les dégâts du piège, c'est sympa quoi. Bah let's go. Voilà. Elle va devoir... Ah ben, ok. Livre elfique. 1 sur 3 les bouquins. Ah bah comme par hasard quoi. Ouais, ils vont faire bobo. Allez, un petit piège. Allez, venez. Voilà, comme ça ils volent. Et hop, je m'en occuper. Un petit contre. Ah bah non, j'ai pas contré là. Eux, franchement, ils font super mal, faut faire gaffe. On les a eu, j'ai plus de mana. Bon, sympa parce qu'elles nous met de la vie. Hein. Peut-être ici le bouquin, non? Ouais, là. Petit succès. Un petit trophée, pardon.
Sybil, can I talk?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Que penses-tu de...
What do you think of Mathras?
I think he's absolutely unique, fascinating. I have always loved history and history books, but he actually lived through history. It's just incredible. There is so much we can learn from him. His knowledge could allow us to better understand what happened in our past. We could learn from the errors of our ancestors.
Do you really think he's immortal?
Oh, I'm convinced of it. You only have to look at him. He's so cultured and has so much knowledge. Which reminds me,
Something to do with our decomposing friend?
Yes, he won't talk to me about his romantic experiences. I managed to get a lot of stories about battles and all sorts of historical anecdotes, but nothing about his love life. It's not that I want to pry into his intimate life, but I do wonder why he's so reticent to talk about it.
I could always ask him for you. Have you learned anything about the World Heart?
Yes, I found out a few things that might interest you. Some of the myths about the World Heart are based on real facts. Certain texts confirm that there is indeed a source of energy that fuels the world. But
bon, je parle pas, hein, parce que quand elle nous parle, je vous laisse lire les sous-titres tranquillement. Hein.
They are drawing power from the World Heart. The Ice Lords are siphoning this energy in huge quantities, and that is why they are so immensely powerful. If we can only discover how they're doing it, it may be possible to deprive them of all their power.
That sounds like a really good lead.
C'est vraiment dommage hein, qu'ils l'ont pas traduit en français, les voix. Ben, ok. Alors, demander des détails sur sa vie sexuelle. Ah, carrément, ouais. Trop fort. Timide requête. Oh non, faut retourner à la base. On peut passer par là-bas. Bon, on va aller voir. Hein. Je vais faire tout le tour. On va découvrir. Il n'y a rien du tout ici. Non. Passer par là. Bon, risque peut-être d'avoir une petite cinématique ou un combat. Hein. Ah bah bingo. Oula, c'est quoi ça? Ouais, j'ai peur. Ah oui d'accord, bon quoi elle saute faut faire attention. Ah d'accord. Allez viens ici, j'ai mis mon petit piège. Tu veux pas venir voir papa? Allez. Waouh, ça pique. Allez viens. Ah bah c'est bon, bah l'autre elle est morte, du coup elle va venir me voir, hein, c'est obligé. Ah les caméras c'est un peu embêtant des fois. On va faire attention hein, parce que là... On l'a presque eu, hein. On va attendre pour récupérer un peu. Dommage de mourir. Voilà, on l'a eu. Ça c'est fait. On a eu la méchante. Bah on va attendre hein, pour aller voir le roi. On va d'abord valider la... Quoique on peut aller... Vu qu'on doit parler au camp, du coup autant continuer la quête principale, non? On va faire ça. Hein. Je pense que dans tous les cas, faut retourner au camp après. Parce que j'hésite, parce que j'ai eu des... J'ai eu un mauvais tour. Timide roquette et des âmes. Bon, on verra.
I don't know, but it doesn't look right.
Oh, c'est crade.
Son, my boy, can it be you?
Oh, fuck.
By all the gods. Father, it cannot be.
Do not look upon me. I am so sorry. Do not stay here. Take the crown and leave this place.
Oh, Father, but what have they done to you?
I surrendered. Lord Blackfrost told me that he was slain. That Marshal Winter's army had left no survivors at Bastion. I had not the strength to even raise my sword. And so he changed us, remade us, the other nobles and I, and all those who had taken refuge in the palace. He wanted me to witness our end, so that I would live.
C'est bien foutu quand même. Hein.
And news of your death for eternity. But
il est pas moche.
Are alive. You live. Oh, Mother and I are so relieved to know you live.
Mother? But how can I release you from this curse?
My son, if you only knew how sorry we are. You cannot save us. We are condemned to this abomination. You must slay us. The others, the Queen, the Count, all of these people. I feel their suffering. Hear their screams within me. Put an end to it, I beg you. Free us that our souls may be with you.
Sire, I can take care of this, if you want me to.
For pity, my boy. Whatever you
La
decide.
couronne.
Take
Allez, tue-le, puis voilà, c'est réglé. Hein. Oh. Ça ressemble plus à rien à ton père. Ouais. C'est trop facile quand même, je trouve. Hein. Il peut y avoir un truc louche, non? Ah bah non. T'as oublié la couronne?
He could see that you were alive, and you put an end to his suffering. In every way, I think you did what was best.
I know. And I shall have the crown, and all that it represents. But I shall never wear it with dignity until I have reconquered my kingdom and slain this Ice Lord.
We have to get back to the camp before the Deadwalkers come for us. The death of one of the Liches is bound to have gotten their attention.
I will come soon. I must first perform a ritual to free my father's soul from this unholy carcass so that it may stay with me.
Elle bouge la carcasse. Ah bah non, elle a disparu carrément quoi. Oh, j'ai une nouvelle arme. Bon, on va voir c'est que j'ai eu de beau. Non, je peux pas encore. Ah, tirer une potion, non? Ouais, je peux en faire une. Alors. Capacité d'interruption, c'est pas mal. On regarde la mienne, on verra hein, si je l'améliore ou non. Et je dois ramasser un. Ouais, elle est avec un. Ouais, go. Cool, une potion. Un peu d'or. Ouais, plus rien. c'est bizarre parce que j'ai pas récupéré toutes les âmes. Là on peut pas. Bah, là on peut. Bon bah allez Allez, taillot. Que ça j'irai parler à l'autre là, au petit squelette là pour avoir pour accomplir la quête annexe. Sur sa vie sexuelle carrément quoi.
To wait for Arundel, not in his condition. The Deadwalkers will be scouring the city to find who killed their lich. We gotta get back to the camp fast.
We waste our time here. The fate of these people is sealed. The sole act that can defeat the necromancers is to take back the stolen energy of the world heart.
I decide what has to be done, with or without your agreement.
Il veut vraiment que je me transforme, hein, mon démon là. Moi je n'ai point envie. Ah bah on est juste à côté.
Mercenary. The sentinels in the other group were killed by Deadwalkers. And there's a group of undead on the road, stopping anyone from getting through.
I'll see what I can do.
Alors reprendre l'autre tour de guet. Ouais, c'est une quête annexe. Oh, je dois aller tout en bas. Bon allez, c'est parti. Est-ce qu'ils sont nombreux ou non? Telle est la question. Est-ce que ça passe ou non? Il y en a là-bas. Un piège ou non? Un petit piège, ouais, on peut faire un piège. Bon, ouais, on va regarder ça, on va faire ça. Oula, ça sent le fail. C'était dur, hein. Pouf. Il y en a encore un. contre. Voilà. Ça c'est fait, on a récupéré une. Vaincre la patrouille qui fait blocus. Ah, elle est où la patrouille qui fait blocus? Ah ben c'est aider les sentinelles. Ok, c'est là-bas. Peut-on crafter un nouveau piège? Non, hélas. Bon, ça a l'air d'être tout droit. Hein. Allez, prends ça. Un petit contre, tiens, dans tes dents. Bon, vous avez vu, c'est souvent les mêmes ennemis. Hein. Il n'y a pas de changement. Voilà. Bon, ça fait de l'XP au moins. Voilà. Et là. Et puis, normalement, bah, on peut rentrer. On a accompli la quête annexe, impeccable. Allez, à part les cadavres, les âmes, pourtant j'ai fouillé la zone, j'ai pas trouvé. Il m'en manque 5. Bizarre. Non, faut aller par là-bas. Et maintenant on va là-bas et c'est à gauche. Voilà, impeccable. Bon bah on va parler à Sibylle hein, pour la quête annexe. Chargement. Bon bah c'est là-bas je crois là. Ah non c'est. On va passer par derrière parce que si ça déclenche une petite cinématique, pardon. Allez, on va lui parler.
Mettre, do you have a moment?
My dear, I have all of eternity.
Alors, j'ai une question à vous poser.
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Ah bah non.
I'm gonna need your experience.
At last, I was starting to get a little bored.
Mettre,
ce n'est point ça.
My dear, I have all.
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Ah, voilà.
Why won't you tell Sybil about your love lives?
I wouldn't have thought you'd be interested in the prurient questions of that young girl, charming as she may be. It seems to me that my sexuality is my own business, as well as which I suspect my stories would be quite shocking to an innocent girl like that.
Come on, then.
I have been alive on Vertial a very long time. And before I lost all desire of any kind, I think I've probably experienced everything possible, both emotionally and sexually. To recount all my adventures to you in detail would require weeks, apart from which it's out of the question that I should speak of these things out loud.
As bad as that?
You doubt my word? Very well. Let me tell you about my 14th wife, the Princess of the Elephant City.
For real? But that's gross.
And those are some of my cleaner stories. I told you, I've tried everything. Perhaps now you understand my reticence to your young friend.
Exactly. So what should I tell her?
Whatever you wish, I will confirm whatever story you tell.
Merci bien.
Talk to you later.
Voilà, ça c'est fait.
They attacked the wrong person. How dare they condemn our king to such a macabre fate? My father. It's time for us to repay the Deadwalkers in kind. I want to see them destroyed, so not a single one of those dead ever dare set foot in our streets again. We're going to launch a massive assault to take back our city. It is time to turn the tide of this war. Vulcan, we will need you and your extraordinary abilities. We have to send a small group to open the city gates. I'm counting on you. I know that you can be stealthy and incredibly effective. A few soldiers will be going with you. This is our best chance. Black Frost doesn't seem to be here anymore, and most of his forces went with him. But before we launch the assault, we need to strengthen our army. I've been told there are prisoners in the city. If we free those soldiers, we can add them to our ranks. We're also going to need to get our equipment in as good shape as possible. We're fortunate that our smith has survived. Let us hope he'll be able to provide us with everything we need. But it's better to make sure.
Thou dost make a great error. The only thing that counts is reaching the world heart. And the necromancer, or rather his palace,
non, on va les aider. Tais-toi, démon.
We should go there now.
Vulcan, I need your help.
What, sorting books? Observing swamp critters? You don't think I have better stuff to do right now?
That's not fair. I'm not stupid. I understand that what is most important now is the fight, and our soldiers...
The Freeborn Blades will do just fine. Don't you worry about that.
Not them, the other human soldiers.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure we can count on them. They've already lost the war. They're only staying here because the elves are protecting them. But they've got no fight left in them. They have to believe they can win. They have to fight alongside the elves and the Freeborn Blades. I've tried talking with them, but they treat me like a child. Maybe they would listen if you would talk to them.
Me? Most regular soldiers don't have time for mercenaries.
They just need to get their spirit back, boost their morale. I'm sure you could find some words to help them.
Ça c'est fait. Et bon, je vais lui parler.
Vulcan, come here. I need to talk to you about something. While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began stirring. Several scouts have disappeared without a trace. They can't just have been ambushed by chance. Someone must have given their routes to our enemies. I'm afraid we have a traitor among us.
On a un traître chez nous.
If that's the case, I don't understand why we haven't been attacked by the Deadwalkers yet. What's really troubling is that these disappearances pretty much correspond to your arrival here, which means that your living dead friend is the prime suspect. Even if it's just as possible that it's one of the Red Scribes, or even one of your people.
And why can't it be one of your people?
Why would he do that? And above all, why would he wait until now to betray us?
Par désespoir, parce que le prince est de retour.
With your army decimated, and hearing that the king's dead, the soldier might really decide that the war's lost, that there's no hope. Day after day, hoping for a miracle, that gives way to the darkest of miseries. And in the end, he's had it, and wants it over and done with.
Maybe. Regardless, we have to find the spy and silence him. You have demonstrated your effectiveness and
Bah ouais, c'est Bibi qui va devoir tout faire encore, comme d'habitude. Bien sûr.
Of course, I'll look into it.
Allez, je peux enfin lui parler.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Alors, voilà.
I spoke with Mathras. He finally agreed to talk to me about his love life. Well, lives.
And? What did he tell you?
Limite un grand romantique, on va mettre ça. Hein.
Our bony friend likes... he's a complete romantic.
I could feel that behind his proud exterior, he was all heart.
He didn't go into too much detail. He's had many wives, and every time he had to watch them grow old and die. And he could do nothing to help.
It's just terrible.
It is. That's why it's so hard for him to talk about it. You understand why now?
Yes. I feel so stupid. Thank you for your help anyway. I won't bother him about it anymore.
Ça c'est fait. Allez hop.
See you later.
Ah bah allez hop, encore un niveau. Alors, quête annexe, j'en ai 2. Enquêter sur l'éventuelle présence d'un traître dans le camp. Et encore les âmes des elfes. Alors, après, en quête principale, préparer une contre-attaque. Mes groupes de prisonniers. Ouf, ça en fait des quêtes. Alors, on va mettre les petits points. Alors... Capacité d'interruption plus 5 pendant la durée de la furie, c'est pas mal ça. Tiens, c'est facile, hein. J'ai 5 points à mettre. Non, bah, il me reste 5 points, pardon, à mettre. Ah, il veut pas. Il veut pas. Ok. Et maintenant, il va vouloir, ouais. Ok, niveau 3 après. Ça c'est fait. Ah, et les traits, j'en ai 3. Gain d'XP, je pense pas que ce soit vraiment utile. Hein. Chance de trouver des objets. Je ne pense pas non plus. L'arbalète, ça peut être sympa. Je peux recycler aussi les ingrédients. Les ingrédients, les objets, pardon. C'est pas mal ça, c'est pas mal. C'est quoi le dernier en bas? Non. Ça peut être sympa la magie parce que je m'en sers souvent à faire... comment dire... enchanter mon arme là, mettre l'enchantement de feu. Après c'est 1 point et lui c'est 3 points. Je ne sais pas du tout. L'arbalète c'est sympa aussi mais bon. On recycle les ingrédients. Bon je vais prendre ça. Si je peux recycler ça me fera des... Voilà. Des matériaux en plus. Bon ben je vais stopper là. Puis je vous donne rendez-vous pour le prochain épisode. N'hésitez pas à poster des commentaires, à mettre un petit pouce bleu si vous avez bien aimé ma vidéo. Puis à les partager, puis surtout à vous abonner. Hein. Merci bien, je vous dis à très bientôt. Au revoir tout le monde, bye bye. Ciao ciao.